Abel already knows who Mash is. After all, he's known for his new world records for school. And he will soon be known for being a pro when it comes to making cream puffs. Or eating a lot of cream puffs. Abel doesn't care about that because what he really cares about is his coin. Not this coin, but his golden coin.
This following video contains spoilers that might upset you if you haven't watched this series. It is advised to avoid this video for your protection of not being spoiled. Also, do know that I most certainly do love the anime series and the characters, but sometimes life can be boring at times, so it's best to be a bit cringy at times. So, yeah.
Abel wants his coin for one reason, and it's to become a divine visionary. Mash might be willing to give it to him, but he wants to know his reason for becoming a divine visionary. Abel explained his reason. Yeah, he's not getting the coin because the word peace is not exactly what Mash has in mind. It's more like he wants to control society. Yeah, this is why he has the magic for puppets. It makes sense. Whoa! Abel has already made his move since he wants that golden coin. But this guy's no match for him. Silva just told you he didn't defeat Mash. You can't expect him to fight Mash again. He's too weak to defeat him. Oh wait, never mind. Silva was just the bait. So Abel can use the bigger puppet that he's controlling to hold Mash down, as it takes Mash's coin and gives it to his master. He then throws Mash towards the column because he was disrespecting his master. Mash gets up and stomps on someone's head, which of course is Silva's, and he takes him to the nurse's office and couldn't care less about the coin Abel has in his hand. Or more like a button. Yep. It's like I said, he's no weakling, and he's not losing against these Magia Lupus, nor anyone for that matter. Anyways, I guess they're on good terms, if only Dot and Lance could do the same thing, since they're annoying Finn, who really can't have a peaceful life that he wanted in school. That's okay. Mash is in the same boat with him, in a way, because he wants a peaceful life with his father. I'm not so sure Mash will have a peaceful life, since he might be having to work hard to pay off the debt for all the doors he has broken. And besides that, he is the main character, which main characters don't really have a peaceful life if I think about it. That doesn't matter now, because thanks to Dot, they will have a relaxing day with a nice cup of tea. What a beautiful weather. Of course. How can I forget the word peaceful does not fit for this season, since you have to achieve it with hard work. Now hard work is far from over. I'm not sure it was reasonable to interrupt their cup of tea by showing them a magic skill, but I guess they did get somewhat of a good information, such as Adler upperclassmen are all away off campus for their internship. The headmaster is also away for, well, who knows for what reason. So it's Lang's chance to steal the newbie's coin. But they could have discussed this over a nice cup of tea and some cream puffs. However, all in all, they're going to prepare themselves for battle because they want to keep their coins to themselves, since they all have their own reasons for wanting to become a divine visionary. And well, why is Finn here? He clearly just wants a peaceful life in school and doesn't want to be involved with any battles. I don't know much about this magic realm of how the school system works, but I'm sure there are other schools where they don't need to get into battle and just be a normal student with using basic magic and having a peaceful life as an ordinary student, right? Yeah, Mash didn't really get out of punishment, and, well, he has to clean the owl hut for a week. And his good friend, no, not him. Remember, he betrayed him twice, from this incident and from that incident. I mean, this guy. Yeah, we all know Lance is awesome, even if he does have a weird sister complex. Why? I was trying to avoid this, but you can't be serious. Mash great second cousin twice removed is Asta. I'm kidding, but I'm convinced that they are totally related. Well, would you look at that? Mash is up against a lord, because why not? There has to be a bully for Mash every time, especially if Mash can't swim. And Lance is up against Answer. Well, that was an easy one. Laura just said these two are not suited for becoming a divine visionary, but Mash is a fast learner in learning how to swim and defeats him. And they got their coins. Of course, another member from the Magia Lupus. Why not? Whoa, that ain't good. He's faster than them. And Mash can't even get a scratch on him. Well, thank goodness he's not fighting them. Well, for the time being. Oh! Mash will definitely defeat him. Wait, he has no power? What's with the shotgun gun? So... I think he's dead. Well, we'll never know since he is a side character. On the bright side, we have some fresh baked cream puffs. That's well done by a pro as he listens to Lance's plans of what was that plan again? It's okay. Lance has Mash's back if he gets in danger, but then again, Mash could take care of himself. Lemon said it's urgent and that Thomas... Mash stops her from interrupting him since he is focusing on making his cream puffs. But she tries again, louder, saying that Tom is in the infirmary and looks tired. Is this really urgent? If anything, he needs more sleep, right? It doesn't matter because he, Lance, and Lemon all go to the infirmary to go check up on Tom, who can't sleep because he dreamed of being trapped and stuffed in some dark box. He was indeed conscious, but he couldn't speak. It was such a nightmare. Mash can tell he was so shook by this nightmare that there is one solution to solve his nightmares and his tiredness, and that's the cream puffs.
Mash, this is serious.
So, if this is serious, why the heck are you giving Mash a cream puff and confessing your love at the same time in a freaking infirmary? Oh no. Oh.
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
So, yeah, let's just move forward, shall we? So, Mash and Lance are going to investigate Tom's nightmares. That just so happens to be around their dorms. But Lance is convinced that the Magia Lupus is causing Tom to have these nightmares. And also because it's better to fight them now rather than later. Oh. Ben and Dot are tagging along as well as they walk around the dorm and they see someone that happens to be Lemon, but she's no longer human because she has turned into a puppet with no eyes. Ugh. However, she could sense the presence of their fare. Well, somewhat. Thankfully, Dot and Finn can keep their chill. Well, mostly Finn. Lance has refilled the door on the ground. Now, we all know Mash's specialty is breaking the doors, but he can't make it obvious, so he uses logic to open this door by sacrificing one of the knights in armor. Also, that sword is really strong. How did it not snap? Mash looks at his cream puff that Lemon gave him, and it's time for them to go save Lemon as they head inside the secret base. Why are they saving Lemon? Because who else is going to give Mash cream puffs? That's just common sense for parents to get you your favorite food. I mean, as far as I know, Lemon is the only one to give Mash a cream puff in this series. As for the manga, I'm not sure since I haven't read that far. Now, they are in an underground arena where Dot goes on a jealous rant against the handsome guy named Shuen Gitsuku. And you can't forget that name since he has his own fan club. And not to mention when he was defeated by Dot, he made a cool pose in being defeated. Even Dot doesn't hate how cool he is. It might be one of his fans in secret, of course, because he's aiming to be the coolest character in the series and make it to the popularity poll of becoming #1. He might have a chance. Well, maybe. Well, there they go. Wait. He's willing to sacrifice his own life and the knight in armor. But the cream puff, he is not willing to sacrifice, and it has to be okay. I'm convinced he believes if he saves the cream puffs over his life, he will go to the cream puff 7. Dot and Finn versus Love Q and Milo Genius. Lance versus Worth. Mash versus Abyss Razor. Dot is preparing for battle as Finn is ready to leave this world since he feels like he's done for. Again. Why is Finn here? And why is Milo leaving in the middle of their battle? Well, it's now Love versus Finn and Dot. Wait, huh?
So, do you like me or don't ya?
Huh?
I guess she's here for attention. And they said they barely know her to say yes or no to liking her. Yeah, Dot is lying. Because his response is that he doesn't like her. It's true. Because he barely knew her or her. Now she's demanding them to tell her she's cute. And Dot's response to this is he has a future fiance named Lemon that he loves more than her. Yeah, he should have lied, because if she doesn't get what she wants, he's going to pay the price. Finn is, he's just watching where this battle will go. She talks about wanting attention, and her father saying she can eliminate any guy who doesn't cherish her. Dot says he doesn't care about loving her or what her father thinks. Yikes! Yeah, this is why he should have lied, because she's now amused as to how weak they are. Dot is having a flashback about his childhood, because you know, you only get stronger when you have a flashback. Why? Finn, freaking do something! Well, Finn is done for, or so I thought, because anyone who mocks Dot's friends will be paying a serious crime. Luckily for Love, he doesn't like hurting girls, but for the others, they better watch out because he's been born with the warding cross on his forehead, also known as Era Cruz. Era Cross. And they gain his immense magic power when their emotions are intense, and not a good idea to push their buttons any further. He does, however, give Love a warning as Finn is finally doing something like cheering his friend on. And once again, Dot is saving Finn from harm. At this point, Finn should go back to his dorm because he's not helping at this point. Milo is annoyed with Love not being able to handle these two. All she says is, Milo isn't using his petrification spell to face them because they're not much of a challenge. So he used his stone's hands that, What just happened? Who is this? Oh sweet, they're being saved by a student who's a divine visionary? Awesome! He hit him in the guts with his weapon. You know he's a divine visionary that's probably stronger than a belt. But why do you have the nerve to attack him from behind? Honestly, I don't feel bad. He had it coming. He tries to beg for mercy. And yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad, but I guess in a way this will teach him not to mess with him. Dot is hoping to never be on his bad side. And I don't blame him. And Finn calls out to Rain and said, brother. Well, this shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, they have the same last name and same hairstyle. But when it comes to, well, magic? I mean, I'm not really sure about Finn's magic since I really haven't seen it as much. But I'm talking more like their personality. Really completely different. That being said, Rain defeat Milo and Love is smart. I mean, she ran away from the situation. So I guess Finn and Dot won the battle? Yeah, I think I have to give this to Rain. Dot can have the participation badge. And Finn, well, I wanted to say he cheered for his friend, but that was only when Dot got his warding cross. So I guess I will place him in the... Who cares about that? Because now we'll go for the next battle with Lance versus Worth. First thing Worth says is, being scummy is totally inexcusable. Being worthlessly weak is absolutely inexcusable. Who freaking hurt you, dude? As they fight, he tells Lance to join them and says Adler is trash. Lance declines, and Worth said he and his friends are worthless. Again, who hurt you, dude? Oh, so he has daddy issues. Got it. Well, Lance defeated Worth since he doesn't have daddy issues because he basically disowned his parents. But let's not forget that he does have a sister complex. So, yeah. Mash versus Abyss. Abyss knows that Mash is unable to use magic. What? He does too? Can't you just tell? Just by looking at him? Yeah, Mash, you're not helping our situation right now. It doesn't matter, because he's prepared to defeat him. Oh, you know he's serious when he takes his school uniform off. But this doesn't make Abyss worry at all about losing the battle since he's already attacking Mash and telling him that he won't win against him. I mean, Mash is bleeding and all, but little did he know he was going to be defeated by Mash in no time. Abyss said what it would be like if he was born normal and had a flashback of his days being behind bars as a kid. Oh my gosh. His parent sucks. He then has another flashback being used as a tool for Belle? What? You know, who needs them? Because you have Mash, a loyal and kind friend who will make a delicious cream puff for you. Well, you might be lucky to get 1 or 2 because Mash will make a dozen for himself. I mean, this is how Mash gains his strength, through the cream puffs. Why am I thinking about this? You know how I said every time I say cream puffs, I think of Cocoa Puffs? Now I'm thinking of Powerpuff Girls. Ignore me. Moving on, as this is happening, we get to know as to why the heck Wahlberg isn't doing his job and making sure the students don't try to eliminate each other. And that reason as well, he had a very, very important task. That's more important than the students. And it's the 6 of Death Row's most atrocious inmate that have escaped the Hikatrice, thanks to the assistance of Innocent Zero. Oh, and the guards that were supposed to watch them? Well, they're weak and not really useful. Now that we know that information, we go back to the magical school where Mash eats his delicious cream puffs and what is that spider doing? Did he just... Is Mash dead? Oh, this is Mash. He'll never die. He's a king. Also, when it comes to sports, he is undefeated. Rain apologizes to him because he was supposed to look out for Mash. But Mash doesn't forgive him. I mean, duh, you interrupted his moment with his cream puffs and almost killed him, for that matter. Rain feels bad, so he gives him a magic kerchief that's supposed to heal your wounds. Mash asks if he likes bunnies. That was a wise choice, Mash. Good job. Good job. Mash is finally going to save Lemon as he tries to push the door open, but that's not his thing, so he punches the door down. Love tries to go inside the room, but she doesn't want to get involved with that battle between Mash versus Abel. Honestly, I don't blame her. Well, Mash is going to defeat Abel if he doesn't use any dirty tricks against Mash. Oh, did you look at that? I'm not surprised. But what I am surprised with is Abel trying to control Mash, because I don't think his hand should be doing that. Abel just really wants Mash's coin, and he tries to give it to him. He needed him to chill out for a moment, but it seems that the coin is really attached to Mash. Abel is now upset as he turns Mash into a puppet as he tries to grab his coin, but he should have put the cream puff back in his pocket because he just threatened Mash with his cream puffs being taken away from him. I mean, it wasn't, but you know. And this undoes the magic for Mash being a puppet and tears all the strings of those controlled. Yeah, this is what happens when you mess with his cream puffs. Abel is defeated as he talks about his sob story. As sad as it is, Mash doesn't really care about this because that's his problem. And all he wants is to find out where the heck Lemon is. Well, Lemon is safe, of course she is. And now it's time for a celebration. Woohoo! This might take a while. Let's go see where Lance is. Or not? Instead of Lance, this guy is named Selwar. Must be a code name. Oh, well, I think I'm right, because he's a member of the Innocent Zero, right? I doubt they will say their real names. Rain is to deal with them since he was told by the old man to take care of them since he is a defined visionary and has to leave the school grounds for reasons. They seem to not be able to find what they are looking for that is important to them. They had Abel searching for it, but he's now useless to them since they got tired of waiting. Rain won't let him as he attacks him with the butter knife. Wait, how did he... Oh, Cell has another comrade named John Perry to take care of Rain as he goes and eliminate Rain. As that is happening, we see Brad and Raygro getting along and wonder how Mash is doing. Well, he's still cheering with his friends, which is starting to annoy Belle and anyone watching this at this point. As that is going on, the narrator says that they are getting carried away at this point. Oh, thank goodness for bathroom break, because this celebration is now over. Whoa, this guy is scary, and Dot is annoyed with his attitude, but he shuts up immediately because he is not someone to mess with. He goes towards Abel and starts to trash talk on him. It chokes him. Abel asks if they found the important thing. They didn't, but they decided they should eliminate Abel just because. Wow. Mash came in with the goods, but the party is over. Mash wants the party back on, so he tries to defeat Cell. But Cell focuses on eliminating Abel, and instead he hits Abyss, who apologizes to Mash that he won't be able to eat his cream puffs with him. However, Mash gave him the magic handkerchief as he tried to defeat Cell once and for all. Mash is in trouble since Cell has a magic mirror that reflects the magic back at him. Obviously, what I meant by this is that, well, his friends realize that he has no magic. That's fine and all. But what isn't fine is that the other students that were saved by Mash knows about this and said this is an outrage. Oh, Cell already left since he had to go on an urgent mission. But this is crazy because now everyone is in chaos about Mash not having any magic. Mash isn't nervous. He's eating his cream puffs. Everything will be alright. That is until the narrator said that this will be a hard stop on a happy life together with his father. I think he's nervous. I can't tell. He's still enjoying his cream puffs. Cell goes back to his king that he calls father and apologizes for taking so much time, but that he has found what was lost. Huh? The king is pleased as he tells Cell to go and retrieve it. Before I end this, let me just say, where the heck is Lance? And why is it when Rain was coming through the door, it was back in its place? Because I could have sworn that Mash broke that part of the door earlier before he came in, right? Thank you all for watching this. Probably one of my longest videos yet. I hope you enjoy it because I sure did. And I hope to make another recap of Mashle Magic and Muscle when season 2 comes out. Anyways, I love you all. Have a wonderful and an amazing day. I'm not kidding. Love you, comrades. Bye!